This is a piece that the three of us worked on together about different ideas of betrayal, what it means to be betrayed, and how we all saw betrayal in different facets. And I have nothing else insightful to say. Please don't sell me down the river, down the river. Please don't sell me down the river, down the river. I wish I could have seen it coming. The knife you lodged in my back
severed my spine and cut me loose into history books.
I gave you my blood, and you chose betrayal over loyalty. For supply and demand, you cut the palms of my hand. I will never understand what would have you believe you should feed me to the wolves. They say what goes around
comes around, so I know that karma will come back to bite you.
To serve you severe sentences for surrendering so-called synonymous friendship for your own benefit. You were a jackal in human skin, but I will not curse your name in the same vein that you dehumanize mine. When the tale is told, your name will curse itself, and your actions demonize your memory. The heart of Hawaii still weeps. They were humble and independent and ruled by a modest monarchy until missionaries fell in love with the island and planted roots deep in dry land and never left. Instead, they became sugar plantation owners. In 1893, when Queen Lilu-Kalani tried to put the power back in the hands of her people, a group of U.S. Marines and those sugar plantation owners staged a coup and overthrew the government. One American president denounced it as an act of war, while his successor made Hawaii's annexation final. The Kanaka Owihi were betrayed by the faces that their hearts trusted. They never wanted to be American, but the Americans wanted them. He stands, resplendent in brightest whites, and casts his majesty upon row after row of lesser men and women. And he saith unto them, cast not your gold and jewels unto the truly needy and infirm. Cast your riches instead unto my institution, that I may share them for you. He lies, as every straight-backed jackal beneath him lies, and their empire grows into the finest decadence, washed clean by the tongues of children too terrified to speak. The muscle in his mouth glides across televisions and keeps the public satiated with its own kind of magic. After all, when you melt 30 pieces of silver into a single tongue, you get what you pay for.
How about the story of a backwards father who, instead of raising a son, pounded one into the ground? The story of a man who told bedtime stories with his fists. The story of a man who didn't recognize the irony of receiving a t-shirt for Father's Day that read any man can be a father, but it takes someone special to be a dad, from a son who did. The story of a man who went AWOL on his duties as a father, duties that strictly included being there for a boy that needs a daddy, and it doesn't get better. And as I grow, it only gets worse.
These are stories that shine a light on moments where good men and women were made into pariahs. History teaches us that opportunity supersedes loyalty, especially when these treacherous acts can change the course of history. We tell their tales so their lives will not be lost, so we can turn the whispers within wailing walls that cast pendulums across innocent necks
into shouting voices of betrayal.
Make sure that every single one of us has not lost the opportunity to live forever.